Dishonored 2. This one's been high on a lot of people's list for a while. The first game, we talk about how hard it is to launch a new IP during the fourth quarter, and the success rate is not very good. Mm-hmm. Dishonored did that a few years ago.
Yeah.
And now here comes Dishonored 2, right in the heart of things here in November.
Was that a heart choke? Corvo's heart?
Nailed it. And it's getting great reviews, and everybody I've spoken to around the office is loving it. I'm still I actually just fired up the Call of Duty campaign after hearing some good things. Yeah. So I haven't gotten there yet either, but what are you guys thinking of Dishonored 2 thus far?
Game of the year.
Really?
Yep.
Wow, that's high praise.
Gonna be my game of the year. I haven't finished it yet, but pretty positive of that. I'm addicted to it. Has anyone else played it?
No.
Just me.
Just you.
Just me. All right.
Yeah, that's why we're silent right now. We're waiting for you to say more.
I didn't love Dishonored 1, and I don't really know why, but I'm wondering if maybe it's because as Corvo in Dishonored 1, you're just saving someone else, whereas I'm playing as Emily in Dishonored 2, and it's my own story that I'm trying to protect. So it's something has happened to Emily, so I have to get myself out of that. So it's a lot more.
You have a vested interest.
Yeah, a lot more. And you can play as Corvo as well, which I think is really cool. It gives you the option to play as either.
I like that.
But that's a binary. At the beginning of the game, you have to make a decision. It's not like swapping between them on the fly.
Yeah,
like
you have to choose.
Syndicate.
And then they viciously murder the other one.
I don't think
that doesn't happen.
Damn it,
I have no idea.
No comment. I feel like it's got to be weird to play as Corvo because you start the game from Emily's perspective. So you're hearing her voiceover and you're watching everything through her eyes. And then it's like, do you want to play as Emily or Corvo? And you're like, why would you pick Corvo? It seems like such a strange choice. I guess it's for people who played the first one, or one of my friends said that he has a thing for
Corvo.
Men in iron masks.
It was like for father stories. Like he particularly liked the perspective of a father in games. It's like, okay, that's fair. But Emily's an awesome character. The world is so big and so rich. Mm-hmm. Like
I adore the art direction and aesthetic is so different than pretty much any game on the market. Like that
totally is.
What Caleb calls whale punk.
Whale punk. Yeah, absolutely. It is so whale punk. It's also just really dirty and like. Even then, I just love the way that it looks, but it's also incredibly hard.
Yeah, it's. If you're not familiar at all, is it fair to say it's sort of part BioShock, part Thief, almost?
Yeah, a little bit,
sort of in that
same steampunky.
Totally,
that. And in fact, even BioShock and Thief kind of come off the same branch of the family
lineage,
tree. So
it's funny because wasn't Dishonored was inspired by Thief, and then Thief was inspired by Dishonored, the most recent Thief.
I'm
pretty
know.
sure they both said that.
Did they both say that?
I think so.
Yeah, Thief. The modern.
All the Thief games are amazing, and this is basically just a modern version of Thief, more so than
didn't Harvey
the last
work
Thief
on
game was.
Old Thief games?
He worked on Thief 3.
Yeah,
but not the reboot, the fourth one.
Yeah, Thief.
It's just called Thief.
Don't remind me.
Thief?
Yeah, that game was not great. But yeah, it's really, really challenging, and I feel like part of that is that I haven't learnt the AI yet.
Yeah.
And, you could have the option to just play a really dumb way and just run in there and figure out the cone that the AI can actually see or what they respond to, but I don't really want to break it because I like that I'm finding it so hard.
Are you going lethal or non-lethal or a mix?
Well, I tried non-lethal, but then basically what I'm doing is if I get caught and then 4 people run up to me, I'll just kill them all and then keep trying to go non-lethal. Yeah. So it's like if I get caught, I'll kill them, but if not, then I'll
it goes that way a lot.
Yeah, the best laid plan.
It's just like,
that's why every stealth game I play, I'm like, this is gonna be non-lethal. I'm gonna go in quiet. Oh, where did all these bodies come from?
I killed 4 people, but it's also because
I'm a murderer.
What have I done?
The first time that it happened to me was I was going non-lethal and I got partway through the second mission without killing anyone, and there was someone that I knocked out and blood flies just ended up killing them. So it was like, that still counts as a death on my hands because they're like the rats in the first game. They still killed them. Well, it still counts at the end of the mission as a death. I'm pretty sure at least. It did in the first one. So it's super hard, but it's also the verticality is just insane. So anything that you're finding too hard, if you try and get into a building, it's too difficult. It's like, try a different way. There's going to be maybe 4 points of entry every single thing that you try and get into. It's awesome.
Yeah. Despite the fact that it is a level-based game, Arcane does such a good job of creating such dense spaces with so many paths that really cater to the way you want to play. And sort of that whole if you think you can do something, you probably can.
Yeah, it almost feels open world, especially towards the start because it's not, but there's just so many options. There's one thing in the second mission where you can go and talk to this lady who you can just find out of nowhere. It's not like there are NPCs queuing you to go talk to her as soon as you get there because no one really gives a hell who you are.
Just an off the beaten path thing.
Yeah, and you just find her, and then she can turn off this system that would effectively electrocute you if you tried to walk across it otherwise. She can turn that off. So you can just walk straight to your destination, but it means that you have to carry a dead body through the city. So everyone's going to notice you. And it's like, that can make everything so much easier, but then getting that dead body could be really, really hard. Like, I didn't do that because I unfortunately missed her. I was like, that's so
Kill
cool.
the lady. Just kidding.
Don't think that would work somehow.
It's interesting. The thing that you said that jumped out at me was that you didn't super love the first game.
Yeah.
Because I was actually in the same boat. I adore Thief. Like, I mean, 1 and 2. I think Thief 2 is the greatest stealth game ever made, in my opinion. But for some reason, I played a few hours of the first game, and it just didn't quite hook me. And I can't even explain why.
No, neither. I have no idea why.
So you saying that you feel a lot better about this one just makes me want to try it even more.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it.
And if you haven't played Dishonored 1 but want to play 2, watch our Dishonored in 5 minutes feature. You can get caught up on that story. Thanks, guys. I'm really good at plugging.
Well done. Destin,
No,
step
weird.
up your game.
Yeah, sorry.